Alright, so I apologize in advance for the lighting. I know it is very dark out here. It is going to be terrible lighting for this video, but I have to put this track bar in for tomorrow because I have to drive this thing tomorrow. So, this video is how to install a track bar. Taking it out, obviously, is the opposite of putting it in. So, what you're going to need is a T50 star socket. It's not the socket, there's like a star wrench inside the socket. I just use that. And you're gonna need a 19mm socket and probably some grease. I'm not sure if a new track bar comes with grease in it, but if it doesn't, you're gonna need a grease gun full of grease. So, with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the first step in this is to take this end of the track bar and weave it through your steering and your differential, because if you were to bolt this side in first, then you wouldn't be able to pick the track bar up through the differential and the steering. So yeah, we're gonna have to weave the track bar through that first, rest it up there, then bolt that side in. Alright, so once you've got this side in, and it's resting between your steering and your differential, you can put the bolt through the other side, maybe. Sorry about that. So now you can put this bolt through. This is a T50, and then you take this tab, and it has this nut on it, and you hold it to the back and bolt it in. Okay, so don't get that in there too tight just yet, because we might have to move it a little bit. So now we're going to lift this other end with the ball joint on it, and we're going to lift it up into that rusty mess that I probably should clean up. I'm going to do that really quick. So now when you lift it up there, you're going to have to hold it with one hand and start threading the castle nut on with the other. So let's do that. Okay, so after you've got that in there and you put the castle nut on, you're going to want to tighten it down until you can see the two holes. You can barely see this one right there. And then you're going to put a cotter pin through there. And then after you put the cotter pin through there, you're going to take needle nose pliers and bend the cotter pin so it doesn't come out. So let's get to it. Okay, so now that I've got the cotter pin installed and that castle nut down tight, what I need to do is put the grease fitting in the hole. Some of you won't have that because you are already, your track bar is older, maybe it was already in there and there's still a grease fitting on there. Mine's new, so I need to put my grease fitting in. I'm not going to show you that because it's pretty easy. You just screw it in and tighten it down. So after that, you're going to have to torque that side down to, I usually go about 50 foot-pounds. I know it says, some sides say 100, some sides say don't go past 60. I just do mine at like 50, 55, I don't know. But it's whatever you really like. So yeah, another good thing to do is maybe fill your thing with grease, even if there's grease in there. Fill it with grease anyway. Sometimes it gets out, sometimes water gets in there, and the grease, when you put it in there, it pushes the water out. Okay guys, so that concludes the video. What we did was we installed a new track bar. The next video is either going to be ball joint replacement, fingers crossed. They might be going out, they're getting a little, wobble in them. You can pick it up, lift up the Jeep and put a crowbar under the tire and it lifts up and down, so you can see movement. So hopefully I don't have to replace those, but the next video might either be ball joints or it might be something like tube fenders or something like that. So like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time.